Hey soldiers, Joe Combs here, and welcome back to Farm Simulator 22 on Haut-Beyleron. As you can tell, I am mulching right now. I was recording and I looked down and my mic was muted. Yeah. One of those kind of days. I don't know how it got muted. I don't know. Anyway, I'm mulching right now. So the plan is these three fields are going to get barley. So these two right here and this one right here is going to get barley, and then this field right here is going to get grass, because we're needing I'm going to be planting silage. We'll get down to that silo and I'll show you what's in it. So I'm going to be doing another silage cut, and then next spring I need to do hay, because we don't have very much hay or silage. And if you watch my last episode of Haut-Beyleron, you know that we got the big barn in, and we ended up getting 40 head of cattle. So I'll do a square around. I needed to do one more in row. Yeah, my mic was completely muted when I was recording this, unfortunately. But we will be planting. Yeah, I'm kind of glad the weeds did grow, because it kind of makes it easier to determine what's mulched and what's not mulched. Soybeans, you can't tell if it's mulched or not, which is kind of weird. So it's really hard to mulch off after that. Yeah, I know what everyone's thinking. Generally, you've planted barley before on your videos. Can you please do another crop? And here's the thing. It's farming. And I have to have barley, or wheat, or oats, because we've got productions and we got chickens. But I will be doing a new crop in the crop rotation. We could do canola or sunflowers. I'm kind of leaning towards wanting to do sunflowers. So eventually we'll do that. Eventually that'll be rotating in. And we can make sunflower oil out of it. So we may do that at some point. I'll do a couple rows here on screen because I didn't record the first part of it. And then we'll start planting. Luckily, we're using a no-till seeder, so we'll be able to just direct drill in barley and grass. This field and this field needs limed. So these two fields need limed. I could lime the third field here. But yeah, my decision for grass in this field is definitely needed, because we got 40 head of cattle, and then eventually they'll reproduce. There'll be 80 head of cattle. So we're definitely needing this field to be grass, so we can keep up with the food demands of the cattle. And of course, we're going to need it too, because when we get sheep at the bottom there, they're going to need hay. This field doesn't need lime, but this field could use lime. It's okay. But I'm like, I think I'm okay with not liming that field. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and keep mulching. I'm going to do one more row here on screen, then I'm going to keep mulching. I'm going to turn on some tunes, and this is going to be a quick episode. Elm Creek was a quick episode. It's doing pretty good, and if you haven't seen my Elm Creek Let's Plays, you need to go check those out, because they're so cool. And then I wanted to say thank you to all the people that have been viewing my videos. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, definitely hit the subscribe button. It definitely supports the channel, and it's 100% free to subscribe to the YouTube channel, so definitely do that. But I wanted to say thank you to all the people that have been viewing my videos, and hopefully everybody's enjoying the content. But yeah, Elm Creek's doing pretty good. It's got I put in 9 new apple trees on there, and we did plant soybeans for soybean redemption on there because the same reason. Had a muted mic. I didn't even know the mic was muted because I typically try not to mute my mic. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and continue to keep mulching, and then when this is done, I'll see you back here, and we'll get the lime spreader. We'll get these 2 fields limed, and then we'll go ahead and start direct drilling in barley seed and some grass seed. So I'll see you here in a bit. Alright, and those fields are officially mulched. Time to go spray off the mulcher. And then we're going to go get the fertilizer spreader. We're going to get some lime on those 2 fields that need lime. And then we'll get barley and grass in the fields. All clean. Eventually, I want to upgrade all the combines, both the combines on Haut-Beyleron and on Elm Creek. Just a different brand, honestly. Alright, let's go get that fertilizer spreader. Let's go ahead and lease it real quick. Do I need an extension? I don't think so. I just need that. There we go. We're gonna fill that up. So yeah, one of my subscribers asked if I was going to do a mod video again. I've not been finding any mods that I really want to use. I may go on ModHub and look for something specific. Because I do want to do sugarcane. But I don't want to do unrealistic sugarcane. If that makes sense. But I would like to do sugarcane. Because we haven't done much of that, and nobody really does them because the trailers on them don't really fit the sugarcane harvester. So that's kind of the reason why you don't really see it very often. So I may go look for a dolly. I think that's what it is, a dolly or a trailer implement, something that makes it to where it's a little longer for the trailer. We're gonna fill this up full. Go ahead and let that fill up. Oh. I don't know what really to talk about. I mean, you know the future plans. Eventually I do want to do sunflowers, but I want to do grapes. I'm really wanting to do grapes. Costs a lot of money for that. And this cedar's been really good. I don't know if I need that. Yeah, I'll need that for when if I do sunflowers. I'll probably need that cultivator. Chickens are doing good, I think. Yet they still have food. How's their eggs doing? Oh, getting ready to sell some eggs. Or I could take them to the bakery, but we haven't got sugar yet. Or a sugar mill. So, yeah. Alright. Back at it again. I've noticed that when I do my thumbnail, this is the only thing you see is this spreader. I don't know why. I do have a computer, I just don't have a monitor for it. So maybe eventually I'll get a monitor, a new one. And then start working on thumbnails and stuff. Because I know a good thumbnail also contributes to good views. So yeah. I'm just working with what I got right now. I'll do a square pass around this field and then I'll do the other field off screen. So it won't be too long of an episode. And of course we're going to do some rolling. It'll be nice to get another grass field in too. Because even if we don't need the silage or whatever, we could sell it and make more money. So it takes care of the cattle's food and it takes care of our pockets. Yeah, so this won't take long. Alright, well I'm gonna do the rest off screen. I'll come back with the cedar. We'll get the barley in and we'll get the grass in. Then we'll get it rolled. And then the next episode will be I guess I'll do some hay farming and show the cattle and see how they're doing. Because we're going to need hay again. And of course that new field's going to have grass in it, so I may highlight that field a little bit more in the next episode. So yeah, anyway, I will see you here in a bit. Alright, and that's officially done. Time to go get the cedar. I'm going to go ahead and drop this off right here. That's fine. And then we'll return that. Alright, let's go get our cedar. Gotta grab the Massey for this one. I don't know why my beacon was on that whole time. I do that every time. Turn on the beacon, then I forget to turn them off. We'll probably need seed in this. Do we need seed in this? Yeah, we need seed. And we've already got barley switched over. Still upset that it doesn't take the fertilizer anymore. Oh, that's the other thing we gotta do before we roll. We gotta fertilize. Alright, that's ready to go. Now we're getting barley in the ground. Nice. Yeah, see all the red seeds? How much seed it's taken to plant this field? That's why I'm thinking this field will be better as a grape vineyard. Yeah, I got a lot of fields to plant. I got 3 fields that I got to plant with barley. But that's going to be enough for chickens and for more flour for bread. Eventually, we're going to put a new bakery in, and it does a lot more productions. But we'll need raisins and chocolate, butter, milk, eggs, stuff like that. But it'll make us some decent money. I'll do a square pass around, and then I'll do the rest off screen, because this is going to take a while. Throw on some tunes and have at it. I'm loving this cedar, by the way. This cedar and Massey Ferguson combo. Ooh, it's nice. And it's not a slow cedar at all. It's a pretty fast cedar. Even though it's a 6-meter working width, it works so well. When you get to bigger fields, we're going to want a bigger cedar, but that'll be later down the road when we get bigger tractors. I guess I'll do one more in-row on screen. Then I'll come back with the fertilizer. We'll fertilize everything. Then we'll come back over with a roller and roll everything, compact everything. And then we'll see how the new field turns out, the new grass field turns out in the next episode. So that'll probably be a fairly quick episode too. And then we'll be harvesting barley. Probably do some more silage. I'm hoping at that time we'll be able to see if the cows are old enough to reproduce. So we'll check on the cows in the next 2 episodes and we'll see how they're doing. If they have any milk, that'll be great, because then we could take it to the dairy. And then if we make enough money off of it, we can buy the dairy. Get different productions going. So yeah, we'll see how everything goes. Yeah, definitely try out this Massey Ferguson cedar combo. You'll have to have the horse DLC, but it's worth it. It's a good DLC pack. The combo is just awesome. It's just so smooth. Alrighty, well, I'm going to go ahead and keep planting barley, and I'll see you here in a little bit. We'll get the fertilizer out, and we'll start fertilizing, and then we'll start rolling, and yeah. And then we'll, after I get done seeding this, I'll show me seeding the grass into the cow pasture, or in that little field with the cows. I'll show that on screen too, so stay tuned for that. So I'll see you here in a bit. Alright, and barley is officially planted. Now we can switch over to grass. Yeah, so all those fields are done. And then we'll come back with a fertilizer spreader and fertilizer spreader. We'll get it all fertilized. Can't wait until we get cheap. They will cut into this field a little bit, but it won't be bad. As you can tell, the Massey's a little dirty. So we're going to spray this off when we're done. I've been doing 3 in rows. This field probably won't be able to do that because it's too small. Plus, this will be the only time we're planting this field. Going a little all over the place there. I'm hoping we'll have enough seed for this. I think we should. But this will give us more feed for the cattle and for future sheep. When we do our hay episode, I'll be focusing more on this field. I mean, I'm going to focus on the other field too, but I'll be focusing more on this field during the video. Because it's a new field. It's a new field of grass. Then we'll have a massive barley harvest. Most of that will go to chickens and grain, flour. So we can make more bread. Then once we get this fertilized, all we need is a roller. Get all the fields rolled. I'm trying to do an episode a day, but it's been a challenge to get an episode a day done. All right. Alrighty, well, I'm going to go ahead and continue this off screen, and I'll be back with a fertilizer sprayer. First, we'll get this cleaned off, because it really needs a clean off. But then we'll be back with a sprayer, and we'll get the fields fertilized, and then we'll come back with a roller, and we'll get them compacted, and then that should be it. Alright, so I'll see you here in a bit. Alright, that's officially grass. Time to fold up and go get this sprayed off. And then we'll go get the sprayer. We got it done. Alright. Look how dirty this thing is. We'll take care of that right now. We'll get the Massey Ferguson cleaned up. We'll get the cedar cleaned up. Yeah. So, let's go ahead and spray that weight off too. That's almost cleaned off. All right. We can go put this up. I need to see how much horsepower the roller required. Excuse me. All right. And there we go. Time to fertilize. Yeah, see how see how that field. See how the field is not really fertilizing very well. Yeah. This field would definitely be better as a grape vineyard. We just gotta come up with the money for it because we gotta get a new tractor, we gotta get new tools. All that good stuff. Yeah, so we're gonna have a massive barley harvest. It's not the biggest, but it's definitely gonna be a big harvest because we got 3 fields of barley. Eventually it'll come down to 2 farming lands and then this being a grape vineyard. So we'll lose some grain real estate. Eventually I want to buy more fields, so I think my first goal is to get this into a grape vineyard and upgrade the combine. So I think that's going to be the goal. And as you can tell, this is going to take a while. It's not going to take too long because it's not, like, it doesn't take forever, but it's going to take a while to get these 4 fields fertilized. So I will see you here in a little bit. Alright, and those fields are fertilized. Technically, I didn't have to fertilize the grass field. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Usually I don't fertilize the grass fields, but that's kind of why. It doesn't fully fertilize it, which is kind of odd, but yeah. So it technically didn't need full fertilization. We'll spray this equipment off and we'll take the Massey down there to the shop and we'll get a roller. These tractors have been doing pretty good. Don't take long to spray this stuff off. Alright, that's good to go. We'll put that back up, and then we'll put this up. We'll take the Massey down there to the shop, get the roller, get some rolling done. Yeah, next episode will be hay. I'll do silage on that one field off screen. And then when that grass comes in, we'll do hay. Because we're going to need hay for the cattle and future sheep. If we start making a decent amount of money and we get enough money to be able to get sheep, we'll definitely get sheep. And then we could sell the wool until we can buy the spin ring. And then eventually we need to get a tailor shop. Now making some decent money. The fabric's not bad price at all. Like it's like $7,000-8,000 per 1,000 liters. That's not bad. But the clothes, they go for like 20-25. But they also take longer too. Alright, let's go ahead and lease us a roller. I know somebody's saying, why haven't you bought one of these yet? Eventually both farms will have a roller set. I think I'll change up the fields. I'm always showing that first field in front of the chicken coop. So we'll change it up a little bit. Trying to line that up as best as I can. The good thing about grass is you only have to roll it once in FS22. Yeah, every time I look at that cow barn, there's just so many cattle, and I'm like, man, that's a lot of cattle. And soon it'll be 80 cows in there. It's gonna be a lot of cattle. Definitely be able to produce some dairy from that. Be able to do... I'm hoping that factory does chocolate and cheese and butter. If it doesn't, then we're gonna have to get a new dairy, which will suck, but... Just because I say that, because it's got cheese wool on there, I don't know if it'll produce chocolate or not. I'm hoping it will. I'm pretty sure it does. It's the in-game based dairy production. But you just never know. So you actually, you know, unlock it. So anyone that's already played Haut-Beyleron probably already knows whether it makes chocolate and cheese and butter. Yeah, this takes a little bit longer on rolling, but I don't mind it too much. Some people love rolling. Changes the field state and everything. And I'll also spray weeds off screen. Next episode's going to be mainly about hay. And hey, if we make enough money, we may end up getting sheep. We'll see how the winter fares. If we get a decent amount of money, that's what we'll do. Because that's the last animal we need on this farm. So yeah, this is going to take a while, if you couldn't tell. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and continue to keep rolling, and I'll see you back here in a few minutes. Yeah, hopefully it won't take too long, but I'll see you here in a bit. Alright, and all those fields are rolled and ready to go. That is pretty much it. I'm going to return that roller real quick. Sometimes I forget to return stuff and then it'll be sitting there for a while and taking money out of us. We don't like that. So in the next episode will be hay farming, and then barley harvest in the episode after that. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna do a silage cut. I am gonna keep all the silage because our food reserves are not very good. So we need to get more feed for the cattle because there's a lot of cattle down there. And so yeah, when this turns into longer grass, I mean it says ready to harvest. I could harvest it right now, but I like it when it's taller. It gets more yield. So anyway, I will see you all during hay harvest on the new field. Definitely want to check out the new field, and if we get enough money, I'm hoping we can get some sheep going. That'll be the next goal, is to get sheep and get the grape vineyard going. I'm kind of fighting which one I want to do first. I kind of want to do the vineyard, but I don't know if we're gonna have the money to do it yet, because each row is like 14,000, I think. So anyway, that is pretty much it for this episode. If you enjoyed the episode, hit the thumbs up button. If you'd like to leave your comments below, definitely do so. If you would like to share this video, be my guest. If you haven't already, it is 100% free to do so. Hit the subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications, and turn on all notifications so you can see all the content that I release. Hope you enjoyed. Have a blessed day or night whenever you're watching this video. Thanks for watching, soldiers. YouTube dismissed. Joe comes out.